Ever pondered where a brightly colored gummy bear came from while holding it in your fingers? That little chewy treat is an intellectual, historical, and culinary marvel, not to mention a nibble. The modern industrial marvel that is gummy candy didn't begin as something that children and adults alike adore. It all started in the home of Hans Riegel, a confectioner from Germany. In the early 1920s, he started experimenting with a copper pot and a stove as his only tools. What was the outcome? The world of candies was forever changed when the gummy bear was born. The intriguing method of making gummy candy in modern factories is explored in this narration. Every stage of the manufacturing process, from ingredient selection to quality control, showcases the remarkable combination of human creativity and technical progress. Join me on this delicious adventure. Hans Riegel established Haribo in 1920 in Bonn, Germany. The story starts there. He created the first gummy bear in 1922, influenced by the European circus's famous dancing bears. These chewy sweets were first marketed in modest numbers, but swiftly became a worldwide phenomenon. The method and formula have changed over the years, incorporating new flavors, forms, and colors, as well as state-of-the-art technology. These days, you can get gummy sweets in every shape imaginable, from rings to worms and even vitamins. Gummy candy has changed over the years to mirror both technological development and shifting customer preferences. The components for gummy candy are hand-picked to guarantee uniformity in quality and flavor. A chewy texture is characteristic of gummy candy, and gelatin is the main ingredient responsible for this. Collagen is made from animal sources, specifically pig and cow bones and connective tissues. Because of its rigorous purification process, this gelatin has no flavor or smell, making it ideal for use in candy making. Gummy candy gets its distinctive melt-in-your-mouth quality from the thermoreversible gelatin, which melts when heated and hardens when cooled. The procurement of gelatin necessitates a meticulous supply chain. Processing facilities harvest and purify collagen from raw materials provided by farmers. To maintain sustainability and protect the well-being of the animals, these institutions adhere to stringent regulations. Manufacturers utilize a mix of sucrose, derived from sugarcane, and fructose from maize syrup to attain the ideal sweetness. These sugars do double duty by enhancing the candy's flavor and keeping it from drying out. Because it keeps the candy from crystallizing and keeps it smooth and malleable, corn syrup is highly prized. The production of sucrose begins in sugarcane plantations, which are often found in tropical regions. The sugarcane is first reduced to its raw sugar form after harvesting and then refined into a candy-making consistency. This sweet treat gets its taste from molasses, maple sugar, berries, and natural fruit extracts. The distinctive aromas of various gummy forms are created by enhancing these natural flavors with aromatic chemicals. There are natural and artificial sources for colors. Vibrant and uniform hues are guaranteed by regulated dyes such as red hash 40, yellow hash 5, and blue hash 1. Beetroot, turmeric, and spirulina natural colors are becoming more popular among health-conscious consumers. The candy's texture and shelf life are impacted by the pH balance, which is achieved by adding food-grade acids such as citric, malic, or tartaric acid. Sour gummy sweets get their tart flavor from these acids as well. For instance, citrus fruits are a common source of citric acid, which is then fermented and purified for commercial usage. The ideal formula for gummy candies is developed in collaboration between food technologists and chemists prior to manufacturing. The pros here play around with different quantities of ingredients until they find the sweet spot when flavor, texture, and presentation all come together. We make sure every recipe is up to par by testing it thoroughly for quality and safety. Science and art are both involved at this period. To guarantee a consistent quality and aesthetic appeal in the finished product, laboratories with cutting-edge equipment test the interactions of substances under different settings. There are a lot of moving parts on the road from raw ingredients to an ideal chewy gummy sweet. Here we will dissect it. In large tanks designed for industrial use, the raw components are measured and blended to begin the compounding process. To maintain consistency, these tanks have state-of-the-art heating and cooling systems. At high heats, gelatin dissolves in water. Next, flavors, colors, and sweeteners are added one by one. To make a smooth candy base, stir often to avoid burning and to make sure it's heated evenly. To guarantee accurate measurements, human workers and automated systems work together. Before going on to the next step, sensors check the base's temperature and viscosity to make sure it passes all of the requirements. The next step is to mold the candy after the base is complete. As a molding medium, starch is utilized in this step by a specialized machine called the mogul. In addition to absorbing excess moisture and keeping the candy shape while it cools, starch also prevents stickiness. Starch in trays. After leveling the surface, empty trays are filled with starch. To make the forms you want for your candies, all you need is a board that has molds on it to press into the starch. To fill the molds, a precise nozzle is used to pour the candy mixture into each cavity. Sweets that are both aesthetically pleasing and delicious can be made by the mogul using a combination of colors and tastes. The loaded trays are then transferred to a refrigeration chamber and left there for more than 24 hours. The candies get their signature texture and firmness from the lengthy cooling process. The candies are set at the ideal temperature and humidity during this period, so they don't get too sticky or hard. These circumstances are constantly being monitored by engineers who make adjustments as necessary. After the trays have cooled, they are turned upside down so the sweets can drop onto a vibrating sieve. The candies are cleaned and prepared for additional processing by using this sieve in conjunction with oscillating brushes to remove extra starch. To further increase their aesthetic value, gummy sweets may be subjected to other finishing processes after demolding. The sweets get their glossy, smooth appearance from a thin coating of wax or polishing agents. Because of its natural origins and glossy look, carnauba wax, made from the carnauba palm tree's leaves, is a popular choice. To enhance the texture and flavor of some gummy candies, they are coated with sugar or sourness. For sour gummies, this is a popular choice. Tumbling machines are used to apply these coatings in a uniform fashion. Before they are packaged, the completed sweets are separated and checked for quality. The packaging process is handled by automated machinery, which ensures efficiency and consistency. Packaged in airtight bags, boxes, or jars, these sweets are prepared to be distributed to retailers all around the globe. The function of packaging extends beyond mere containment. It serves as a means of branding as well. Products are attractive and convenient for consumers because to their vibrant appearance and resealable characteristics. Making sure the gummy candy is of high quality is an important step in the process. To guarantee it satisfies specified criteria, every batch is tested extensively. Lab testing verify the chemical qualities, including pH and moisture content, while sensory panels assess the sweet's look, texture, and flavor. The raw materials are the first point of quality control. In order to guarantee a steady supply of premium ingredients, all suppliers are thoroughly reviewed. To guarantee the product meets expectations, random samples are taken at each step, from mixing to final packing. The production of gummy sweets exceeds 160 million per day on a global scale. Gummy bears and worms are the two most beloved shapes of gummy candies.